So they had like a contract for something like that for it to happen. But I don't know why they would sue someone for tripping.
Yeah.
But also as it relates to this, they discard zygotes all the time. They discard embryos all the time, right?
Yeah. So if we go back to like the sentient life, right? Like, why should it be constitutionally and morally okay to terminate that process? Let's assume it's like an 18-week, right? And then we have states like, like Colorado that has like late term abortions as of right now.
Dude, I'm saying that I don't know what you're trying to say right now. Are you saying leaving it up to the states is preferable?
I think it's preferable, yes, because
Okay,
then
so
the
women
people can
having
be more
restricted
involved in
access
that.
to abortion, even if they're assaulted in some states, you think is okay?
Absolutely not, but that's like such a minimal marginal case that doesn't make the majority. The majority of abortion, you would agree this with me, is because people just don't want
And
to have
also,
kids,
I just want to let
right?
you know you're also allowing for late-term abortion under your own worldview. You said that it was happening, right? You're allowing for it by leaving it up to the states.
Yeah, but there has to be a reform that like protects the
So,
sentient
do you
life. So
think there
like,
should be a national abortion ban? And also, you didn't say you care about sentience. You said you care about cellular life.
yes, I do. But like,
So,
I'm
if it's
just kind of
cellular
like
life, then you should
like
ban IVF.
I'm finding more common ground so that we can make progress on
Then why
this
don't you want to ban IVF?
because I believe it helps families, right? So we go back to the question
Okay,
of
but like it
morality.
leads to murder under your view. So you want to pay for murder because Trump wants to pay for IVF?
I think like, well, Kamala Harris is the one that like is allowing IVF, right? Not Trump. Trump wants like a
No,
more
Trump wants to pay for IVF.
to allow more families to be able to get pregnant, right? So like they want to
You
completely
understand
profit,
that's gonna
right?
lead to more zygotes dying, right?
Right. So like let's agree on the fact that we start at sentience life. Would you be willing to like take that term then?
So as it relates to sentience, right? I think that people should be able to get what's it called? If they're assaulted, they should be able to get it regardless. And then if they have medical complications, they should be able to.
I agree with you. I think like the three only
That's
reasons
after
that an
sentience.
abortion should be
So
yeah,
prior to
like
sentience, so I don't understand. I want to talk to you about your view. I don't want you to like try to like act like you're compromising with me when you're not.
right. And I will tell you this is because we live in a country where we can make right things after a wrong doing instead of just doing wrong after wrong. So I do believe that at that point, for example, in the very marginal case where like a pregnancy happens under SA, or like incest or any of all those other like terrible reasons, you can make that decision. The value of life is still justified, but like you have the option to make a right after a wrong. Does that make sense? It's like at the end of the day, it's not the
I don't know what you
baby's
mean
fault.
make a right. I don't think forcing women to go through pregnancies when they've been assaulted is doing right. I think that's doing wrong.
But it's still alive. Like the baby's not at fault. Would you agree on that? Like
So
the baby, the sentient baby, after like like I don't know, 30 weeks, is that baby at fault because of the SA? He's not
So
at fault.
I don't think it's valuable until it's sentient. And also, I don't think that if someone has a I don't think someone has an obligation to sustain a pregnancy if they didn't cause it. Right? So if someone has been assaulted, they didn't cause anything. There's no causal obligation that exists there.
Yes, but also like the product of that is not like at fault. Like the victim is 100% not at fault because they didn't like make informed consent. Nor did they choose to have that experience. But again, like killing sentient life, let's say like 30 week whatever, it's just doing wrong on top of wrong. And like it's not for
I
me to
don't even
decide
know what
what
you're
like
saying at this point. Like you're literally just saying it's doing wrong on top of I don't know what that is supposed to mean. I think it's wrong to force a woman to go through the pregnancy after she did not cause a pregnancy. She was assaulted.
and I agree with you. I feel like that's one of the exceptions. But that person still has the ability to bring life to the world, which is innocent and not at fault for the assault. That person has the option. Like nobody's gonna
Wait, so
judge the
you
victim.
think they should have a choice? So you're pro-choice. You think
I'm
it should be
pro-life.
federally protected?
In three instances, yes, and that like you asked me for my personal beliefs, so I'll give you my personal belief. I think abortion is
Okay,
okay
should that be
only if
federally
there's.
protected though?
I don't think so because people abuse the
Okay,
system.
if it shouldn't be federally protected, well then what you're saying is in some states this should still happen. because you know that it's going to happen if it is the case that that's true.
Yeah, and the reason I want the states to make that decision is because I feel like a federal law just allows not just the marginal victims, because like the amount of people that have abortions because of SA or because of incest or because of all those other horrible things is a very marginal small proportion of the total abortions. Most of the abortions that happen in the country are because you simply don't want to have a baby. Like, would you agree with me? Like, statistically speaking, that's the case. So we cannot make a law that favors, in the attempt of protecting that very marginal case, which is why I told you, like,
So
yeah,
so
I
again,
do
you
agree
you
with
care
that.
more about protecting fucking 5 month zygotes, or I mean not 5 month zygotes. Sorry, that was totally wrong. You care more about protecting 5 week embryos, non-sentient embryos, than you care about protecting women in this country who have been assaulted, and that's
No,
ultimately what I
absolutely
see
not.
as
Because
ridiculous.
no,
Because you don't
absolutely
base it
not.
on cellular life, because again, you're okay with Trump paying for IVF. You don't base it upon any of those characteristics. So what characteristic are you basing the value on?
So I'll agree with you in sentient life, right? So we can make common ground. I agree
Okay,
with
if
that.
it's sentient life, then you're pro-choice.
Not necessarily,
Yeah.
because again, like, if we like again, I don't think it should be up to anybody to kill the process of producing life. However, I
What
do
this
agree
is
with
making,
you.
you're not agreeing with sentience then.
Well, we have to make the mark somewhere, right? So, like, if
If
you
you want
would
to make the
agree
mark
with
somewhere, then
sentient
you think
life,
someone should have protected access to abortion prior to sentience. Do you agree?
morally, I can't agree with that, because I think that, like, if you're like, again, if you're about
This
to
guy's
create
contradicting
something.
himself over and over again.
No, I'm just giving you ground so that
So
we can agree on it.
you aren't valuing it on sentient life. What at what point is it valuable?
Like I said, I will agree with you. Sentient life would be
Okay, I'm done.
amazing, right?
What the fuck, dude? What the hell, man? It's like what he just goes back and forth on the same point over and over again. Like what the hell is he saying? Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello?
46.
Are you voting Trump?
Yeah, I'm here. Yes, I am voting Trump.
Richard, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. And Kay with the $100 on Venmo. Thank you so much, Kay. Let's get some W's for Kay. KAYE. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's get some W's for Kay and L. Thank you for the $2. Thank you so much. Holly, thank you for the dollar as well. And Lillian, thank you for the $5. So why are you voting Trump?
Uh, Bottom line, when Trump is president, I was making twice what I'm making right now. I work production. Our production is based on retail sales. I'm not here to argue. If you want to educate me, educate me. But bottom line, Kamala, I think we are in trouble as a country versus other countries if Kamala is elected president.
Why are we in trouble?
They're going to find us weak,
Why?
not because she's a woman, not because she's a woman, just because I've watched videos of her and she doesn't have uh, her answers or jump around, nothing definitive. She goes back on herself because she goes back on what she's saying. It just,
Like nothing specific. Okay. So as it relates to you saying you were making more money back then, that has nothing to do with the president of the United States.
a lot more. It
Trump.
was, it was a lot
Can you
more.
name me? Can you
It
name
was a
me?
lot more.
Cool. Good for you. Can you tell me anything Trump did that caused you to make more money?
I don't know exactly why the cause was. I'm just saying. I told you, if you want to change my mind, change my mind. But I was making $95,000 a year under Trump.
Yeah. So
And it
okay.
has decreased to $50,000 in the last 2 years.
Okay. So I just want to let you know, real median wages are up now from 2019 in quarter four. So accounting for inflation, wages are up for like the median worker. So that was just you specifically. I just want to let you know. That's not like what was happening for like the median person, one, and two, that wasn't caused by any Trump policy that you were making more. Are you there, man? What Trump policy caused you to make more?
I, I, I told you I'm uneducated. I just told you why I'm voting for Trump and why
My
I
thing is
want to
that
be
there's no
educated.
reason to do
I'm
that. And
hoping you can
then
educate me.
yeah, so tariffs would actually increase your prices. Your prices will go up if Donald Trump is elected and gets past a 10 to 20% universal tariff. That will cause basic amenities in the grocery store, your gas, your clothes, everything that we would reference that you'd buy that's imported in the country would be more expensive. So it would increase taxes on you, whereas the Harris plan wouldn't increase taxes on you.
It has nothing to do with taxes. It's not taxes. It was the work slowed down. All the work slowed down. I unload retail products for a Fortune 500 company
You want to know why? Because of
from
the
a
interest
trailer,
rates. It's
and
because of
I
the
get
interest rates,
paid.
which
I
relates to
get
the
paid
Federal
production.
Reserve.
So sorry, I didn't hear that.
It relates to the Federal Reserve influencing the increase in interest rates. Has nothing to do with the presidency.
So I can vote for whoever I want, and it's not going to change. Is that what you're saying?
No, vote for Kamala Harris because what you're saying as it relates to your income, that was not affected by the president there. So I'm just telling you that's not like a good
Okay, so
reason
why
to
should I
vote
vote for Kamala
for
Harris then?
Donald Trump. Well, she didn't try to coup the country.
Okay,
She
so
didn't
why
try to
should
send false slates of electors to electoral college in 7 key states to try to steal the election. She didn't get held civilly liable of sexually abusing a woman. She didn't call for a complete and total shutdown of Muslims entering the country. What she did is she advocated for the bipartisan infrastructure bill, Chips and Science Act, the PACT Act, and the Inflation Reduction Act. Purchase the boxing gloves.
I've watched some videos recently, like the last week, where she's been asked about the border crisis. She said that her and Biden were there at the border crisis, and what they did is the reason why the border is the way it is, and they're going to continue that.
The border, we have less border crossings right now than we did under the at the end of Trump's administration. Secondly, like the Trump undermined a long-term border bill, right? It was helped written by a Trump endorsed Republican, Langford, and Donald Trump undermined the bill because he didn't want Democrats to get a win.
I'm sorry, my kids are asking me questions. I'm sorry.
So Trump undermined the border bill. There was the largest border bill in the past 20 to 30 years, and Trump undermined it. It gave funding to build the wall, to hire more immigration judges, border agents, which would make the asylum process go faster. Instead of 7 to 10 years, it would take 6 months to 1 year.
So Trump was building a wall, and they stopped the wall, right?
So no, he only built 3.7% new wall.
Yeah,
But
and
now
then
that
it got
now they're willing
stopped.
to get it done, and Trump undermined it. So why did Trump undermine it if he actually wants the wall built? Push the pumpkin.
The- Like after he is president, he had nothing to do with it, though, right?
No, he called people in Congress to undermine the bill. He still has political pressure.
He called people in Congress.
Yeah, to not
You
vote
got
for the
facts
bill.
about that?
He said, "Blame it on me if the border bill failed."
He
Lindsey
had
Graham admitted it. Mitch McConnell admitted it. Langford admitted it on plenty of interviews.
he called people in Congress. That's your facts.
Yes,
Seems like hearsay.
he said it himself. He
Yes,
said, "Blame it
sure.
on me if the border bill failed." You're just gonna ignore that?
I'm trying to comprehend, honestly.
What's so hard to comprehend?
Your facts are that he called people in Congress when he wasn't president anymore and told them to just ignore what he said.
So he told people
Ignore
to,
his bill, ignore his
yeah,
law.
said to undermine the bill. Yes.
Yeah, it seems hard to believe.
Yeah, because you want to believe that Trump can never do anything wrong.
No, that's not my opinion at all.
Then why can't you
Zero,
believe
in my
it?
opinion.
Thank you for the handout.
Some 50-50 on everything, but just hearsay is going to... there's no facts there.
He admitted it himself. Lindsey Graham acknowledged it, who's a conservative. Langford, who's a Trump-endorsed Republican, acknowledged it. And so did Mitch McConnell. Okay? What are you talking about?
Okay.
What's so confusing? He left. Wow, dude. Sometimes it's just crazy what they say. Yo, it's a How to you?
47.
Are you voting Trump?
Yep.
Why so?
Because I like him better than Kamala.
Why do you like him better than Kamala?
I like him better than Kamala. Period.
Why?
Why you like her better than him?
Because she's not a proven sexual abuser, proven fraudster, election denier,
All right,
tried to
well,
overthrow the government.
He didn't get convicted of sexual. He didn't get convicted in a court of law. You what do you mean? You got arrested for touching a little boy. What you talking about?
Wait, say that again? What?
You heard what I said.
No, I didn't. Sorry, say that again.
Yes, you did. You heard what I said.
I didn't. Say it again.
You heard what I said. You got arrested for touching a little kid. What you
Me?
talking about? Yeah, you.
What?
You're a little doodle chaser.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly what I'm saying. You're a little doodle chaser.
Wait, why'd you
and
just,
Dave be giving
why'd
each
you
other
just
reach
randomly
arounds.
say that, Jason?
You and Dave be giving each other reach arounds.
Why'd you just randomly say that, Jason?
Because I can. Why?
Because it's
Well,
wrong.
'cause I
One,
can.
like that never
'Cause I
happened.
can.
And
'Cause
two,
I
you're
can.
voting for a guy that has been held
Because I
civilly
can.
liable of sexually abusing a woman.
He didn't get convicted of it. Did OJ kill
He
his
did.
wife?
He was
Did
held
OJ kill
civilly
his
liable.
wife? Did
He was
OJ
held.
kill his wife?
He was held
Did
civilly.
OJ kill his
He was
wife?
held.
Did
He was
OJ
held.
kill his wife?
He was.
Did OJ
Can I
kill his
please?
wife?
Can I please
Did
finish
OJ kill his
speaking?
wife? Suck
Can I
my
please
dick.
finishing?
Suck
You're
my
so
dick.
mad. Why are you so
Suck my
mad?
dick. Did OJ kill his wife?
Why are you so mad?
Did OJ kill his wife?
Why are you so mad?
Did OJ kill his wife?
Can you chill out?
Did OJ kill his wife?
Okay, yo, Jason, I need you to chill out, bro. Why are you freaking out? Are you okay? Push the paper crane like Jesus Christ, man. Okay, I'm telling you, he was held civilly liable of forcefully penetrating E. Jean Carroll's vagina against her will, unanimously by a jury of 9 people. And yes, I do accept civil liability.
You little boy toucher.
Okay, swipe out of the app, swipe back in, and what the fuck is wrong with this guy? This guy just like making up, bro. You're literally voting for a guy who's held civilly liable of sexually abusing a woman, okay? Alright, swipe out of the app, go to your home screen, and then come back in. Go to your home screen and then come back in. You have an echo. You have an echo, Jason. Swipe out of the app, go to your home screen, and then come back. He left. Why are people so weird? Devin, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. Bro just randomly made that shit up, dude. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people, bro? They said he's been on before and he talked to me. I'm like, dude, that guy's so delusional. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
24.
You voting for Trump?
Yes,
Nick,
I
thank you
am.
for the $5. How old are you? You said 22? What's your birthday?
24.
Oh, you're so fucking gross.